Alright, there we go. Cool. And welcome. So today we're gonna be doing I don't even remember what it's called, internal. Alright. It's a pretty fun room, a lot of like reverse shells you're making with it, something like that. So we go ahead and make a directory or see if I already have a directory. Do I have a directory for internal? I do not. So go ahead and make directory for internal. We'll go in here. Alright, obviously nothing's in there. Sorry, started with the box. Everything's been started for a couple minutes now. So we'll go ahead and run our mmap scan on it. TAC B TAC for all ports, TAC VV for very verbose, and then we're going to do a timing of 4, just try to make it a little bit faster. We get our 2 ports open. We have 80 and 22. So I'm going to let this guy keep running. So you can kind of open up another little terminal window here, but we know we have an 80, so let's go ahead and go in there. And we get the default Apache page. So as soon as I get that, every single time I always just do a dir search on it. So I always do a Python 3. I like using dir search. You do a dir buster, really anything, go buster, any one of those. They all do pretty much the same thing. But we use Python 3 dir search. It's pretty quick. This one. I'll see if we find anything in here that we can use. And we immediately get a blog. So that's good. Let's go ahead and try to get to there. So we got blog, internal, welcome to WordPress. So we know they're using WordPress. Now we just need to get to the WordPress site. Shouldn't be able to go WordPress. That should be actual, yeah, it's actual WordPress, like right there. What about login? Can I go there? If I can go there, my life just got a lot easier. So, 1 second. Alright, cool. What's on a run? I thought I locked her out by accident. Alright, so we do have a WordPress site like right here also, so we can also check that out. And not really getting this login, am I? Let me try to go log in. This WordPress page not found. What about login? Now I'm also wondering if maybe 10.10.206.201, if maybe that has to be changed to internal, like .thm or something like that. So let me go to my nano host, sudo nano / etc host file. Let's see if I changed it on the last time. So cops everything else, probably delete all those. But I do have an internal.thm. So that was 10.10. The reason this probably isn't working is because I have to change this up here. 206.201. Alright, that should be internal.thm. This is your first time doing the box. You don't have anything for internal.thm. Up here, it would have said internal.thm, and that would have been like a 404.found or something like that. And you would have been able to see, like, oh, I got to change it in my etc host file. So let's try this again. Let's go to internal.thm blog. And then over here, we'll try to do internal.thm / WordPress. Let's try to go to login. And yep, okay, cool. So we're in login. So one way to be able to see what's going on with WordPress, which we have done before, is we can do like an admin. And we did this with Mr. Robot. And we saw that the password you entered for the username admin is incorrect. So we know that there's an admin username now. We can try other usernames, just, your regular usernames like administrator. If you were to have some type of a username list, you could try those. But we do know that there's an admin. And then administrator. And yep, okay, so we know there's not an administrator because it's unknown username. The nice thing with WordPress also, we can use WP scan. We're going to do tac URL. And we're just going to go ahead and throw this whole URL like right in there. So tac URL, Control-Shift-V, alright. And then for our word list, we're just going to use user share word list rocky.txt. And we'll see what happens with that. Invalid. I forgot to do a word list with WP scan. I'll do one on their word list, username list. Obviously, just want to just put in a username of admin. Tac P is passwords. There we go. So we do that. We'll do a tac U for username. We'll just put in admin. Tac P, we'll do the user share wordless rocky.text, and hopefully that'll work like right there without telling it that we're actually brute forcing it. Let's see what happens. This could take a minute. I don't know. WordPress sometimes takes a minute. Alright, it's going through this guy like right here. You know what I can do? Let's go ahead and stop this. Alright, I can do a tac threads, or max threads. Tac max threads. I think it goes like that. Equals, I think I do like 100 or put like 100 next to it. Let's try that. Alright, well it didn't say that was wrong, so that's good. And that should make it go a lot faster. And it already is. You can already see it. Well, now it's just stuck. Now I probably just broke the web page. That's probably what I did now. But yeah, that should make it go a lot quicker, like right there. So we're going to try that. I know I can also do a WP scan for like a brute force type of thing. What is this thing doing? Okay, because it's doing all that. I opened up another thing. I confused it. That's all. That's okay. I should be able to do WP scan. Let's see, help. Let's see if I can do a... I know I can also run a brute force on this guy too. That's not helping out at all. That like really is not helping out at all. Let's see here. So I could also try to brute force the file. Enumerate. Exclude plugins, passwords, login URI. We're just going to keep it going with this then over here. Because this should, I mean, it'll take a minute, but it shouldn't take too long. So. Perform a password attack right now on it. We stopped this one up here, as you guys saw. So we did stop that guy up there. We could check out JavaScript. We could check out PHP by admin. There's not really too much in there that we can actually do with that. But those are just different things that we can check out. Alright, we're still going with this. So, might take a minute. We'll see what happens with it. See how quick it is able to crack it. So we got a password, my two boys, for admin. So let's go ahead and do admin, and then my two boys. And sure enough, yeah, we'll do a remind me later. I'm not gonna change the admin email. Sure enough, we got into WordPress, so that's good. So now we're in WordPress. We hopefully can change, since we're under administrator. We should hopefully be able to change like the was it 404 page not found area. And this guy's taking a minute to open, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. There we go. So we should be able to go to the appearance, and I believe it's theme editor. It is. So we can go to 404 template over here. So we go to the 404 template, and we can actually change all of this in here to like a reverse shell. So you can actually change it when you want to. Use 404 templates, the easiest one. Also, take note of what theme you're on. So right now we're on 2017, right, theme. So take note of that, because we are going to need that for later on. So we go ahead and delete that. And we are going to get our reverse shell going. So let's go ahead and get to here and let me see here. I can cat, should be pentest monkey reverse PHP reverse shell, PHP reverse shell. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this whole guy in there and then change whatever I need to change once it's copied into there. So we should be able to copy this whole thing. And then we'll do a Control V. Now we're in here. We should be able to change the IP address. So let's see on port 4444. We'll leave it like that. We'll do an ifconfig over here. I have been getting different IP addresses every single time. Usually, I have noticed that like with try-hack-ng, I usually have the same IP address. For the longest time, I had the same one, and then all of a sudden it changed, and it continued to change. So if you have scripts, stuff like that, they usually use, and they aren't working, that could be a really good reason why. So go ahead and update that file. So that's all updated now. Now we should be able to go into themes, and we should be able to find it from here. So we got 2017, right? Theme details. I think we should be able to find, no, it's going to be themes, and then I think it might be 404, page not found. Let's see what's in menus. I'm trying to find that 404 page not found and just go to it instead of actually editing the theme, which is usually kind of the most pain for me, like right there. Select, okay, back, okay, function name. So now I just need to figure out how to get to that 404 page not found theme. Let's see what page it shows. Sample page, privacy page. Nothing really in here, is there? Tools. Let's actually do a WP or a WordPress 404 page not found hack. There we go. Site hack, WP admin redirects to 404. Okay. I just want to see what they actually put in for the web page itself. WordPress 404. 404 reverse shell. Yep. Hello world. So they actually used the interpreter session with it. What they use, a WordPress shell upload. Well, I could actually use a interpreter session with it, all honesty, because we do know the password. So we could actually do that if we want to. But we're going to go ahead and try to figure out. So they use 404 page not found. And then they did, that's why I need like right there. WordPress, WP content, themes 2015, but I think we're using 2017, I said right. So we'll be doing 2017, and then we'll just be going from there. So let me go ahead and make sure that we are using 2017 again. So that was under appearance, theme editor. Sure enough, you have 2017 slated. Let me see that one more time. WordPress, WP content. So we got that. So we had WordPress / WP tag content / themes 2017 for us 404 not found. Themes, EMENS, themes, TWENTY 2017 404.php, right? That's what it should be. I believe 404.php, yep. And we'll try that for us, and we'll see what happens. And we won't get anywhere. Okay, cool. So that didn't give a shit. Thank you very much. Oh man, I hate this part of it. I wonder if I already have it from the last time. WP admin theme / ooh, what's that? Themes.php. I will figure this out one day. How to do this, like right here. One day I will figure it out. Or if there's another place that we can go into to be able to look at how to do it or what we're actually because I suck at this. I do this one all the time. What's all pages? We got add new, no post, dashboard. It's not really helping me out very much now, is it? Blog. How do you do it? Blog. You do WordPress. We're going to do blog, WP content. /themes 2017. There we go. Okay, so blog. So since we're already in blog, we're going to do blog, WP content, themes 2017, 404.found. First, we want to start up a listener. We attack NC netcat listener on port 4444. And we'll go ahead and finish this guy off. So themes 2017 404.php, and that'll pull up that page, which will then obviously start up our listener. So that works really good. If I do a who am I, we can see I'm www data lake right now. So let's see what I can see in here. Okay, do an ls-la. So now it was all about enumeration from here, which took me like a little bit. I go to cd/temp. ls-la. We could try to upload. I don't know. We could go in and try to upload a what is it? A lib piece if we want to. We could try a lot of different things. We could do like a wget if we could do that over here. Yeah, we can. So let's try to do a lib piece over here. And that should be privilege escalation awesome scripts, right? Lib piece. So I should have lib piece in there. Yep. So we'll do a Python tech m simple HTTP server. All right, it starts up on port 8000. We'll do a wget HTTP. And I don't know my IP address over here. I already forgot it. Just copying out my IP address. Alright, HTTP to there /linpiece.sh. We'll go ahead and do a wget for that. Hopefully, I obviously have to do that at port 8000. 8000 linpiece.sh. There we go. And we can do that. We can try to run linpiece over here. So I can do a /linpiece.sh. See if we can run that. Permission denied. Let's try to do a change mode 777 for linpiece. And we'll do a /linpiece.sh. Alright, so that guy's running like right now. We'll see if we see anything in here. But yeah, this was not really the easiest machine to like do anything with once I was in it. Looking at the SUID didn't really show me much. Didn't really see too much in here. So made it a little more difficult. But there is a certain place that things are being held in here. So dump creds from Mary's root might be able to do that. That would be nice. Cron weeklies, placeholders. Let's see what this is. Cron daily. Oh wow, a lot of stuff in here. So a lot of cron jobs happening. That might also be all just rabbit holes, stuff like that. Or it could be, different ways to get in there. Oh, by root use HTTP. Alright. That's strange. There's a Docker running. 172.17.01. So I wonder if there's something else in here that follows that IP address, like right there. Because there's the IP address that we're attacking. And then all of a sudden there's someone else. So there's something else running on this machine. And we also have a route for that too. 172.17.02 is somebody. So something else is on this machine, like right here. Looks like we got an SQL server. Looks like we have a 8080. So like a Tomcat listening or something like that. That's really strange. That is very, very strange. Okay, we'll have to definitely take a look into that. Root. There's a user on here, Arbriana. Don't forget to test SU as a user shell without password. I can't do it. Do not forget to execute sudo without password. If you know it. Okay, thanks. I actually never read that part of it. Permanent login, yes. Searching SSL SH files. Okay. Really, user bin CTR. Okay, so there's definitely a container running this guy, so that's something else. Thank you very much. On mount, sudo, on mount, mount. Man, there's a lot of stuff in this thing. Now, when I read about this guy, though, excuse me. So when I read about this guy, it was saying that you have to enumerate it a lot. Like that's what the little description says for this box, like right here. So I was like, okay. So I decided not to really follow any of these things in here. I don't think I even ran libps on it last time. But yeah, I decided not to really follow that and just decided just to let's see how much information I can find just moving through the machine and everything. And what I finally did was I went to cd/opt and I found this wp-save.txt and also container D on here. So that was something I was like, huh, that's weird. So let's do a cat wp-save.txt. And as we see, we have another username here. And we saw that username in that limp piece. So we know that that user existed. We now have a, obviously a file for her. So let's try to SU into her, or a password for her. So let me go into CD scripts, and we'll do our full shell. Let's first make sure that we can, which Python, so I don't break the machine. Yep, we're good. Okay. And let's go ahead and SU into her now. Oh, my son is not happy about something. So we'll SU into her. So we'll change that user. Went from www data to her. Found that in opt, right? So let's look at opt again. We have our container IDs. Let's go to CD into container. LSTech LA. Permission denied. Huh. Well, it's LS. Okay, so we can't see anything with that. I wonder if we can see something with www data though. Let me go ahead and back out of her. So let me exit out of her because I can always get back into there. Let me see if I can do something. It says that root. It says root, but we'll try it. Permission denied. Okay, so I can't really do much with either of them two. So we SU back into her. And I'll do that bubblegum thing again. Bubblegum password. Now we also found that 172 network, right? So let's see if we can actually ping 172.16.0.2. Did it ping it? I have no idea. Ah, you fucker. Or I could just break myself out of it. Another one. Damn. Right here, that's what I want. I want you. There we go. Messed that up, huh? Go ahead and hop back into her. And let me try to do this bubblegum password again. And we'll see what happens. ifconfig. Let's see what we got with this. We get that Docker IP again, obviously. So what if I can ping that Docker IP? I'm also wondering what the hell that IP is. Let's go cd/home. Oh, that's not like what's running there. So we could get in her now. Right. We got our user.txt. All right, cool. Cat user.txt. So let me go ahead and throw that into my box over here. And then we also have our Jenkins.txt. You know, so that's different. We also have a snap. CD to snap it real quick just to make sure. Docker. CD to Docker. Okay. Current 471. Alright, that's not really going to be much. So let's go ahead and go in cat Jenkins.text. Internal Jenkins services running on 172.17.0.2 Okay. But now we need to get to that, right? And Jenkins service is a web service. Okay, just so you guys know. So now we need to be able to get to that web service, which is going to be a little more difficult than what it sounds. So we're going to use SSA and SSH tunnels to be able to get into it, and we're going to see how we can go from there. All right, so we're going to do SSH tac L 8080 that 172.0.17.0.2. Now, if I probably would have typed in the right IP address, I probably could do a ping for this guy and notice that, yeah, he 100% is alive because I saw him alive before. Probably could do some of that, and yep, we can see that he is alive. So 8080. So we want to stop that. Okay, we gotta get back to him again, just because I want to show you guys that we could definitely do that. I know, I'm a moron. I got it. All right. CD back into opt. Damn it. I know I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Just want to show you guys that it is possible. Cat WP save. All right. I shoot into her. Now we're going into 172.17.0.2. I already saw that. All right. I just want to get back into her just in case there's anything else that I need to do for that Jenkins server. So let me go /home. CD into. Okay, that did not help out at all. CD into CD/home/Rihanna, right? Should that work? Okay, cool. So now I'm back inside of her stuff. All right, so we're doing SSH tac L 8080. Okay, the IP address 8080, and then the user. So our Brianna here at this box's IP address. Okay, our Brianna at whatever her actual IP address is. So if we do an ifconfig, her actual IP address of 10.10.206.201. All right, and we're gonna hit enter, and it's gonna ask us this. Okay, yes, that's fine. Okay, and then what we can do is put in her password of her bubblegum, which I knew I was gonna do that again at some point. Where is your bubblegum password? There we go. All right, cool. Now with our port 8080, we just connected to their IP address, their port 8080, to this to Airbriana at that IP address, because we need to be able to get into that through a through a web server. So we can come back to here and we can do 127.0.0.1 8080. And as you see, we are now welcome to Jenkins. So we can do an admin again. Don't save. And invalid username or password. Okay, we're going to go with that there is an admin, hopefully. We don't have anything else really to go off of. So I'm going to look up Zap Tools. And we're going to go ahead. This is kind of like, we're going to do the same thing we would with Burp Suite. Okay. We're going to open up this OWASP Zap. Get this guy up and running. And let's go ahead and proxy port 8080 was used. Try 8081. Sure, why not? Yes, start it up. Okay. Let me go ahead and go to Burp and then go to Options and change this to 8081 if I need to. Nope, I ran 8081. So, okay. So as you can see, I'm using the same exact proxy that I would with Burp Suite. So let me try this admin again. As you can see, I get this warning, there's potential security risk ahead, blah, blah, blah. And that's because we're intercepting the traffic. Okay. So advanced, accept risk and continue. And we should be intercepting that traffic. And we are. Okay. So we get our login error and we get our JACGI check. So if I go to attack this guy and I fuzz him. Okay. This might not actually be the right one. Let me try this one. Attack and fuzz. And it doesn't look like he's the right one either. So we might have to set it up again. Let's try that. Boom, boom. There we go. Okay. The post? Is that what we're looking for? I think we're looking for post. We're looking for post? We are. Okay, so I'm looking at admin and at this crazy crap I just typed in. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. And then I'm looking at that J password. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this guy on my Zap, and I'm going to say add. And this is going to add a pretty much the, what is it, rocky.txt file into here, and that's what we want to do. Okay, so we want to go back to here, user, share, word list, rocky.txt. Now, rocky.txt is too big. So I noticed that I tried to do it quite a few times, it just wouldn't take it. So I just pressed limit, and I said, yeah, hey, you're only using the first 1,000. Say anything at that, I'm just going to have to figure out something else, you know. But I went ahead and clicked add. Okay, yep, we're going to add rocky.txt, okay. We're going to add rocky.txt on right where it's purple at. We're going to try to use rocky.txt. Start the fuzzer. So as you can see, it starts to go down, and we have this message received over here. And we're getting, 351, 351, 351. What we're going to be doing is looking for a different size in bytes. And hopefully we get something. Okay, hopefully something changes on here. Last time it was pretty quick. Ooh, man, we're getting some large stuff in here. 308, 440, 440, 439, 440, 441. Alright, right after that 308, everything started going insane. So, what is that 308? That's SpongeBob. Okay. That 308 one's kind of weird. The rest of them are kind of all together, except for that 308. He's kind of all by himself, huh? Everything else is actually pretty close together. So let's try SpongeBob as a password. We're going to do admin. Then we're going to do SpongeBob. S-P-O-N-G-E-B-O-B, right? Forgot, I'm still intercepting, aren't I? We turn that off. Sign in. Try again. Why is it going to HTTPS also? There we go. Should be there. You should also be good. Yeah, you're still good. 127.00. Let's try to exit out the whole thing. We'll try to get right back into it. 0018080. Alright, we're getting a dashboard again. There we go. Oh, so SpongeBob did work. Okay, so we are in. Okay, so our password was SpongeBob. So now I have seen Jenkins before. I know that Jenkins is more of a broken program, but I haven't really ever been inside of it. So I went ahead and went to manage Jenkins, and I scrolled down. I saw script console. So I was like, all right, cool. What's this? And literally type in arbitrary Groovy script and execute on server. Useful troubleshooting diagnostics. So I was like, okay. Is there such thing as reverse shell Groovy script? Reverse shell Groovy script, right? So there is. Payload all things actually has a reverse shell Groovy script. So we got Groovy and Groovy alternative. So this is the Groovy like right here. So like, okay, cool. So let's go ahead and copy this whole thing. Go back into here. Excuse me, go back into Jenkins up here. Paste him. Bring it back to my IP address, right? I mean, that's like we always want to go with reverse shell. So I have config 10.9.3.31.31. So we go ahead and bring it back to myself here. We'll keep the port at 4242 command.exe, blah, blah, okay. So let's go ahead and do an nc tech lvmp 4242. Okay, let's see if we can get something with Jenkins here, and we'll go ahead and submit that guy. So down here at the bottom, you got this scroll bar, because that took me forever to figure out. And let's go ahead and run him. All right, and we're not going to get shit. That's what we're going to get. All right, so 10.9.3.31, is that really my IP address? Seems weird to me. 10.9.3.131. Okay, I'll say that seems, yeah, 10.9.3.131. Port 4242. Oh, that's probably why. Command.exe. Let's do command. Let's do a /bin shell. I wonder if I can do that, like right there, and we'll try to run that one. Go ahead and exile this down here. Let's do a bin shell. See if I can do something like that. Run them again. Connect. Who am I? Jenkins. All right, cool. So now I'm in Jenkins, right? So first I went to which Python, of course, as always. Which Python? All right, user bin Python, cool. Did not want to close out of over here, so I was just scared that, like, if I closed out of this guy over here, that maybe I might close my shell with everything and my internal connection I had there. So we have that. So I found the other one opt, so I immediately went to cd to opt. ls-la. And as you can see, we got note.txt here. So I cat that note.txt. We have another thing in here, root trouble gum, whatever. Okay. So remember, I'm inside the Docker over here. I'm inside Jenkins. This root access is most likely for the SSH. So let's go ahead and SSH root at whatever this IP address is for her. At her actual IP address here, this guy right here. Let's go ahead and do that first. Okay. And from there, root's password, we think is this, right? So let's go ahead and type in that for root's password. And we are in. So ls-la, who am I? And obviously I am root, but who am I? I'm root. So let's go ahead and look at the root.txt. Cat root.txt. Alright, and we got the root.txt password now. So that is how to do internal, like right there. I know I learned a lot running this one, like right here. I had a lot of fun doing it and stuff. And now that I am actually done with it, what I would suggest is, and that one was a hard one also. So let's go ahead and look at cat/etc password, see if we have anybody else in here that we could go up against, which pollinate. I mean, I don't know who that is. Could always try to figure out that one. We can do a cat/etc shadow. Is there a shadow file in here? Okay, there is. So we could try to crack these like right here. Really no point in that because we already have the passwords. We already got them all. But and I'm not seeing anything different in here. So we go to cd/temp. See if there's anything in here. Okay. I have config. See if he can also talk to the Docker, and he can also talk to the Docker. Okay. So we could also go to one place. What was I able to get to before? Docker, right? So I could always go to cd/opt ls-la and cd and container ID. We can always try this. So I wasn't able to look in there before. We got bin and lib. CD into we got to try bin first. Okay, so nothing actually in there that is of any concern. But this is now the time, like wherever you try to find everything else that you could possibly find about this machine. But you did root the machine. It is over, and that guy was a difficulty of hard. So I thought he was a pretty good one. I had a lot of fun doing him, and I hope that you guys had fun watching the video and were able to follow along and understand what was going on there. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.